Last year I had a milestone birthday and I spent a lot of that year reflecting on my life to that point. On the one hand, I looked back and I was proud of the life I had built. A beautiful family, business success, and a lot of personal growth. On the other hand, I realized that I had cost myself time, money, and stress by not knowing some of the valuable lessons that I have since learnt. I want to share those lessons with you so you can derive more success, joy, and fulfillment. Here are the 7 things I wish I knew in my 20s. Life advice for young people. Number 1, proximity to people more successful than you will propel your life to another level more effectively than anything else. Now, this became apparent to me at one of the first mastermind events I ever attended. At the time, I thought my coaching business was doing pretty well. We were doing about $20,000 a month, and I was onboarding 1 new client each and every month. Then I met several other business coaches, and they were doing $100,000 months and bringing on several new clients every week. My whole perspective of what is possible completely changed. Now, this was the catalyst to me thinking and playing a much bigger game. They spoke, thought, and acted at another level, and that inspired me. Environmental influence is a powerful force, and you need to harness it. This year, I traveled overseas twice, so I could be surrounded by others who are at a different level. I believe this is so important that I organize and deliver 4 major events every year so my clients can also experience this tremendous force. Improving your proximity extends beyond the events. It may be regularly catching up with people for a coffee, workouts, or social events. Again, I've just incorporated this into my life on 2 levels. Firstly, I want to be more successful with my training, my fitness, and my workouts. So I started training with someone far fitter and stronger than I am. Now, this pushes me to a new level that I didn't even think was possible. Secondly, I now have breakfast every Friday with a friend who is several steps ahead of me on the path to success. You change your proximity and you will transform your life. The second thing I wish I knew when I was in my 20s was that successful people are a collection of the most successful habits that are religiously practiced. Now, James Clear in his incredible book, Atomic Habits, encapsulates this truth with profound clarity. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. In my 20s, I wish I grasped the transformative power of habits. It's not just about setting ambitious goals. Rather, it's about crafting systems and habits that propel you towards those goals consistently. Consider this. If your goal is to build a successful business, the habit might be dedicating a focused hour each morning to strategic planning and client outreach. If fitness is your aim, the habit could be a daily workout routine. Habits are the building blocks of success. They provide structure, consistency, and a pathway to your objectives. Identify the habits that align with your aspirations and make them non-negotiable parts of your daily routine. My life is now shaped by a collection of habits that enables me to be more successful in all realms of life. A few of these habits include planning my day the night before, journaling, meditating, drinking 2 liters of water, exercising, cold water immersion, and reading in bed. Cultivate habits that align with your vision and watch how they become the stepping stones to your long-term success. The third thing I wish I knew when I was in my 20s, life advice for young people, is that we all have limiting beliefs. We all have limiting beliefs, and you need to identify these and replace them with more empowering beliefs. Now, imagine these beliefs as the intricate code of a computer program, authored during our formative years, but often containing outdated scripts that no longer serve our current selves. To unleash your full potential, you must embark on the journey of rewriting this mental code and aligning it with your aspirations and goals. For example, my beliefs surrounding money were shackled by my parents' perspective, viewing wealth with skepticism and associating it with negative traits. To break free from this limiting mindset, I replace these beliefs with empowering ones, recognizing money as a reflection of positive impact, a measure of problem solving and helping others. Identifying these limiting beliefs demands introspection, a deliberate examination of why certain behaviors exist. Your mindset is an unparalleled force shaping your reality. So make the commitment to upgrade your belief system, and you'll find the path to success unfolding more rapidly than you ever thought possible. The fourth invaluable lesson I wish I grasped in my 20s revolves around the transformational power of delegation, a mechanism which essentially allows you to reclaim precious time. Delegating both personal and professional tasks allows you to spend more time with the people you love doing the things you love. Now, my epiphany on this occurred during my first venture, a personal training studio, where despite my love for business, administrative tasks drained my energy and joy. Upon delegating these tasks to a competent team member, my entire life took a positive turn. It dawned on me that life is too fleeting to be spent on activities that don't spark joy. Over time, I expanded my delegation strategy beyond administrative duties, crafting a role within my business that aligns with my strengths and preferences. The profound impact of delegation has transcended my personal sphere, extending into my personal life. I now entrust tasks like cleaning, gardening, and pool maintenance to external providers and sources, recognizing that time is a non-renewable resource, best spent on pursuits that bring you joy, fulfillment, and happiness. The fifth crucial lesson that I wish I embraced in my 20s revolves around the powerful concept of delayed gratification, a principle that profoundly impacted both my personal and business finances. Regrettably, I often opted to withdraw profits from my business, seeking immediate personal gain instead of reinvesting it into its potential. This decision hindered the possibility of more acquisitions, attracting top-tier talent, and catapulting the business to unparalleled heights. Choosing instant gratification over long-term investment not only influenced my present lifestyle, but also compromised my future investment portfolio. I missed out on building a series of compounding assets that could have secured lasting financial success. Remember, you can work today to make tomorrow better, or you can work diligently for the next decade to ensure lifelong success. Given the chance, I would undoubtedly choose the former. The next pivotal lesson I wish I grasped in my 20s centers around the profound importance of being an exceptional communicator. Communication is one of the most valuable skills you can possess. It transcends so many areas of your life, both personal and professional. I often avoided conflict because I didn't possess the communication skills to adequately deal with difficult situations. I didn't start publicly presenting until I was 30 years of age, and this one skill has just opened countless doors. My leadership skills went to another level once I was clearer in my communication and articulated my values, my standards, and my expectations. On a social level, I found myself avoiding situations with large gatherings due to anxiety. However, as I developed my communication skills, I approached these scenarios with a newfound confidence. The very last lesson, which I wish I knew in my 20s, is the importance of contracts and agreements. Now, naturally, I'm a very positive and trustworthy person. The downside to this is that people can often abuse that trust and take advantage of it. As a result, people break their word and the impact can be profound. All commercial agreements should be documented and legal advice should be sought. Every agreement needs to be in writing, so there is no ambiguity. It's very clear and the expectations are mutually agreed upon. Now, this will save you unnecessary stress and you'll have more time, money, and energy channeled into the right areas of your life. So there we have it. These are the 7 things I wish I knew in my 20s. Life advice for young people. Life is an ever-evolving classroom. Each lesson, whether learned through triumph or oversight, contributes to the masterpiece of your personal and professional growth. Proximity to greatness, the power of transformative habits, breaking free from limiting beliefs, the art of effective delegation, understanding delayed gratification, mastering communication, and embracing the significance of contracts. These are all vital elements to help build a prosperous and fulfilling life. As you navigate your unique journey, commit to perpetual learning, adaptability, and the unwavering pursuit of excellence. These lessons, while rooted in my personal experiences, serve as beacons guiding you toward success, joy, and fulfillment. Take charge of your narrative, for the chapters you write today determine the compelling story of your tomorrow. May your journey be one of purpose, growth, and boundless success. Lastly, remember you have the power to shape your own destiny. Embrace these strategies and watch your profits soar.